right, welcome back. This is episode. Am I correct here? Is this episode 37?
That's what my notes say.
The Lost
In a row?
Podcast? 37 in a row. Like,
try not to record any more podcasts on your way through the parking lot.
Yeah.
not in a pew or like on a boat, but in a row.
Not in a column, but
Not in
a row.
a column. In
I
a
don't
row.
get it.
Yep.
Is this Excel humor?
Some call rows the devil's columns.
Nice. But welcome back. We are here. We're about to jump back into your misadventures, I would say, in the Aaron Tower, where you're fighting, big surprise, xulgaths again.
Oh, yeah,
but
what's
before we
happening?
do, a couple things. Dan, we have questions.
Somewhere.
I mean, what do you even do here?
Yeah, from JB.
I wouldn't
Oh,
read
wow. So
those
he
out.
only dismissed it because they were from you.
Right.
Yeah. Well, after the horse incident, yeah.
Thanks, JB.
If you don't know what we're talking about with the horse incident, go check out our TikTok.
To be fair, right? None of these questions are about horses.
Oh, fantastic. So they won't get banned. All right. So JB's first question is a humdinger or ding hummer, depending on how you interpret it.
That's
If your character's name was a modern drug, what would the side effects be? I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but okay.
What?
Such a good question.
So wait,
I-
If your character's name was a modern drug,
right. So like
what
a
would
drug
the side,
commercial.
so what would the side effects be if you had to take the drug Xa'Reske?
Side effects of Xa'Reske include.
oh, not
Yeah.
like, okay. You said modern drug and I heard illegal drug. And I was like, I don't know, a mix of like Coke and shrooms for some reason. Like, wired all the time, but seeing shit you shouldn't. Lethargy, anal leakage.
Don't take all the good ones.
Which is you get a new couch after that. Like
Yeah.
So
you take
greedy.
some Xa'Reske and you're like, we got to get the big garbage bags for the couch this week.
For mods, it was definitely be delusions of grandeur and disassociation, chronic disassociation.
Oh, and I want to add sleeplessness. Like you just can't sleep. Lethargy with sleep. So you're not doing anything, but you can't sleep.
You're so tired, but you can't sleep.
Right.
Oh, God, that sounds awful.
I would think that mud would definitely be an illegal drug.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think anybody
For
would.
sure.
AstraZeneca.
It does sound like a street name.
Right.
It would be legal in like Manhattan, though. Like, if you're super rich, you don't get in trouble for it.
No.
Yeah.
It's so fucked up how humans get taken in for mud and it's just a slap on the wrist, but like elves get taken in for mud and it's like 10 years jail time for mere possession.
Yep.
Because the humans have like the powdered mud and the rest of them have just like
Yeah, they have to
rock
mix
mud.
it.
Yeah.
It's starting
Just
to,
Travel.
dirt and water, yeah.
starting to sound like slop.
Oh, slop. Do you have any slop with it?
No, I don't have slop. There's no slop.
Side
think-
effects of Brennen would include hyperactivity and bloodshot eyes.
Adderall. Yeah, straight up. Makes sense.
Sounds awful.
The side effects of taking Kurva include the side effects of taking Kurva.
You can't go wrong with that, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I think Fulgrim would definitely have like an erection lasting more than 4 hours. Like I do every
Just
show.
from looking at the bottle.
Right.
Yeah.
That's every show after every show.
Yeah.
shows are
Otherwise,
like an hour and a half and he's still rocking.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
And yeah, like
Corpses within 30 yards sometimes combust.
this was supposed to be like the family friendly episode, dude.
oh, sorry.
That's all right. We'll
It was?
put a warning.
No.
on top.
No, it was
No.
not.
Well, okay then.
I didn't swear with erection, right?
No, I
like-
don't think so.
Should I have changed it to like something like boner or like?
No, that's much better, actually. It's more PC.
okay.
In the same vein, another one for Brennen could be corrections that last for more than 4 hours.
Don't say in the same vein while we're
Yeah.
talking about
So glad you
boners.
did that.
You only got the one. Once you get one,
I don't think it was
Just put
intentional,
everything
but
in
I loved it.
I feel like Kurva would be the gateway drug to mud because cleanliness is next to godliness.
Oh, don't
Wow.
You don't like that.
That was beautiful.
that was
I don't mind that.
Right?
What are the side effects of GM Danny?
Uh,
Oh, the good
Broken
what do we call it?
spines?
Good
Wait a
GM.
Wait a second. We should ask Dan that question because he's never mind.
What are the
Blink,
side effects
blink.
of good GM?
You keep your
irritability, anxiety, people pleasing and perfectionism to a flaw. That type of thing. Probably dry mouth, Definitely there would be dry mouth involved. Yep.
Like some cotton mouth.
Yes, definitely. Yep. All the cotton mouth going on. Slurred speech patterns.
Inability to form English sentences.
Yeah. Just forgetting random words. Just because.
Dope.
I hate that.
Yeah. Hey. That's awesome.
For some reason, I feel like mud would be legal in Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah.
Like only Amsterdam.
Yeah, but they play it down.
Right.
Like they don't want people coming there to do mud. They just want to be able to do mud themselves.
Yeah.
We don't want these fucking tourists here doing all the mud.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Good responses. And JB, I liked that question.
Oh, thanks.
I know that
Really good.
Dan was
was
going to
great.
ignore you.
They're
but
all downhill from here, so.
Excellent.
Let's get another one.
I just want to say that's what happens when we're like, hey, give us a question. And
No one responds.
JB's the only one to respond.
So if you don't want more questions like this,
Discord is not busy on the weekends.
Oh,
That is true.
surprise.
That's fair. If you want to submit a listener question, you can always email us at theprofessionalcasual@gmail.com, or you can join our Patreon to get access to our Discord at patreon.com/professionalcasual.
Or you could send it in the regular mail to P.O. Box.
G.
As in guh.
Guh. Guh.
West Oneonta, New York, 13861.
02134. Send it to
P.O.
Zoom.
Box G as in good GM.
Yeah.
Aw.
I know there's a boss fight.
Unless this
coming
is
up, so-
Gapapa, and then it's P.O. Box G is in Gapapa,
Gapapa.
because there's not a good GM there.
Because it's grim.
Fight you.
Listen,
You're not even on that show. You can't say that.
I've been listening to a lot of it recently. And
Good.
somehow Lucky just like rolls like this. Just like as close to the mic as possible.
It's always the same 80 that I roll. I'm like, maybe if I shake it up more,
He's
it'll
like,
be
No,
different
you,
time.
you 79 is like your most commonly rolled number.
Yeah, after I spend a fortune point to re-roll the 80.
It was like 3 episodes in a row that you rolled nothing but 69s. Like you would just like do this and we'd hear that and then go, nice.
All right. I have a serious question here. Can we retire the whole 69 nice thing? I'm over it. I'm done with it. Is anyone else done with it, or does it have legs?
I mean,
I really like it as a Pavlovian, like,
Yeah, it's more of a reaction.
Yes.
you know,
It's
like,
it's almost a meta joke now, though.
It
You
is.
know,
Yes.
I feel like it's wearing out its welcome.
well, it gets to the point where like if somebody says or sees 69 and they say nice, they like don't enjoy it. Then,
It's
like,
just
Yeah,
like
they
you-
just
like,
say nice at the end
Yeah.
of the
Like
sentence.
they like
yeah.
hate themselves.
Just wait for
afterwards.
32 episodes from now.
It's like the same thing as like
I'm gonna
that's what she
boycott
said.
that episode. I'm gonna get I'm gonna 3D print a standee of me giving a thumbs up like I'm a movie theater poster of some sort,
Dude, you don't have
and
to
that'll
go
just
all
be.
out.
We'll just
Huh?
be iPhone and we'll skip 69.
Just a toilet paper roll works.
Let's just go right to 70 and then talk about all the crazy shit that happened in the
Yeah.
last episode
Yeah.
and
you
never
missed the
release
last
it.
episode.
Wow.
so
Boy,
did
howdy.
we.
So good.
It got banned
Write that
from
down.
the internet.
Write that
Brennan's
down.
consciousness was infected by gigantic space lizards,
We took so much
kinda
mud, we
awesome.
can't.
but then it
remember
got weird.
No, Apple phones, I saw a thing online. When you go to the weather app, it's either 68 degrees or 70 degrees.
Mhm.
iPhones will not
Never
display
nice out.
69 degrees.
Nice.
If Ben were here, he would punch you in the throat.
I know, right? He's gonna
It's
kill me.
true.
He's gonna kill me in this game, anyways. So.
And
Yeah, I'll do it in
rightfully
character
so.
anyway. So.
We're just warming up to the hatred. There we go. All right, before we get started, though, I do have another vignette from one of our wonderful players here. I'm not going to tell you who. I'm going to make you guess. Really, it's the listeners at home who are going to guess. So, guess who this is? Footsteps echoed along the galley, where Cook was just finishing dicing some potatoes and getting the water to a boil. He went through the practiced motions of an experienced professional, despite the rocking and shuddering of the ship around him. He was seaborn by Gazra, and the day his hands faltered on the chopping block just because of what was going on above decks was the day he hung up his apron. The sounds echoing above changed to the unmistakable clang of cutlass upon cutlass. He kicked a wayward rat out of his way as he went to retrieve some of the good meat. Whoever came out on top, he'd want to be in their good graces. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get the mess hall cleaned up a bit to make a good impression. Kurva! He shouted absently as he threw some extra flour on the dough he'd set aside. We got hungry mouths of one sort or another. Give the mess a good once-over, and mind your form this time. Commotion upstairs is no excuse for shoddy mopping. A young orcish whelp entered the room. He was barely an adolescent, but he hit puberty like a cannonball. His shoulders weren't done filling out, but even so, he had to duck low to get through the narrow door frame. He was nearly as tall as Cook himself, and he wasn't done growing yet. Not by a long shot. The lad had been picked up by the ship years ago, and the captain at the time more or less relegated him to Cook's tutelage, probably as a joke of some sort. So Cook had him carry supplies to and fro in a bucket almost as large as he was. Cook had taken to calling him Kurva, the Orcish word for bucket. True to his name, when Kurva entered the kitchen, he carried a bucket, but on his head in an approximation of a helmet. He carried a mop and was crouched in an amateur fighting pose. At his belt were several scraps of metal, vaguely in the shape of throwing knives. He scowled at Cook, petulant. Cook couldn't help but laugh. He looked like a child playing pretend at being a soldier. "I'm going out there," the boy said. "Harvey's got a bum knee and I'm going to save him." Cook laughed. Cook sighed loudly as he started chopping some sort of gourd. "We've been over this. Rats and the occasional octopus aren't the same as fighting pirates, lad. Besides, you ain't a sailor. Sailors do the fighting. Cooks and cleaners." He waved a knife to indicate the two of them. "We do the cooking and the cleaning." "But they're going to kill him," Kurva said. "He was going to show me his knife work, so he can't die yet. And he's nice. No one else on the ship treats me good." "That's because he ain't worth the slimy cleanup," said Cook absently, in a tone of voice of someone who said it 1,000 times. "That's why you got to mind your mopping for him. Once you're a real cleaner, they'll treat you like one." "I know you like Harvey, too. I seen you playing cards, trading stories." "Aye, plenty of captains with stories. By the sound of it, whoever comes down next will have one more." Kurva stomped forward, aggressive. "You're just scared. Scared you'll get killed if you don't fight. That's why you're the cook instead of a real pirate." The blow came so quick, Kurva was knocked senseless, and before he knew it, Cook grabbed him by the throat and had him pinned against the wall. Cook spoke in a menacing, dead tone of voice. "So you want me to be a real pirate, do you?" Cook threw 2 quick punches to his gut, knocking the wind from him. Kurva crumpled to the deck, but Cook held him fast. "A real pirate wouldn't take any more of your whining, boy." He whipped his leg out, catching Kurva in the side of the head and sending him sprawling. Kurv got down on his haunches and looked Kurva in the eye. The normally affable and bored look in his eyes had turned cold, merciless, and hungry. "Listen to me, boy. As long as there's a boat, there's a captain. He might have a different face, and he might be meaner than you're used to. But if we got a captain, we keep sailing. And as long as we got a cook, we keep eating." He prodded Kurva with his finger. "And as long as we got a cleaner, we keep clean." Cook stood up, never breaking eye contact. "But if all you've got is Harvey and he dies, well, where are you then?" He grabbed Kurva by the shirt and set him on his feet. "Out here on the sea, ain't no guarantee we'll have a Harvey for long. Only a captain." His expression went warm again, and he walked back behind the pot, taking a spoon to stir the stew. "Now then, Kurva, get to cleaning. Gonna be mighty hungry folks in a few, and they'll not want to sit in a puddle of last night's supper." Cook thought the boy would retreat, sulking. Instead, Kurva came up to him, smiling. "Will you show me that punch again?" So, bravo.
I think I figured out who it was.
Yeah, it could be a couple people, but
That was a good one, Taylor.
Just to let you all know, my deception is at a 10.
we thought he was good at pretending to be Kurva before. But that really brings it to another level.
Curve is the Orcish word for bucket. That's amazing.
I loved that.
Yeah, as soon as I thought of it, I'm like, oh,
Oh my gosh. And like Ben sent this to me, 2 months ago now at this point, and he was like, is this all right? And I was like, oh my God, I love this. No way.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
So good job. I'm very excited for the professional casual book that we're all going to co-author together. We each get a chapter and we'll just rotate.
Sounds good.
I just super dig that. Like, we just
Right?
pass the book around.
Yeah.
You don't get to read. You can only read the last chapter before you write and nothing else.
Actually, a pretty cool idea.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Talk about chaos.
All right, can we have Chuck do the last chapter? Please.
Yeah, you won't read any of it anyway.
Right. Yeah.
Just send it out with a bang.
I'd rather him do the last chapter than the first chapter. So let's be honest. All right, let's jump right in because we've got some ground to cover here. I got some killing to do.
Wait, what?
And it's gonna be me because I'm hurting.
Oh no, you're on the
Gonna
second.
be you.
You're on the second floor of the Aaron Tower. You had just come into essentially the Xulgath sleeping quarters where there are many, many, many little Xulgath nesties. There's a little campfire, and you cleaned house. As you first got into this combat, Xulgath ran away and rang the alarm gong, and
Oh yeah, that's not good.
yes, and 5 more Xulgaths came down from upstairs.
Ooh.
Yeah, ooh.
We got some killing to do.
We got some killing to do.
I've
So
seen worse.
we are going to jump right back in with initiative order. And that puts us having Mr. Brennen go first.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to say that. So, can you bring that back up so I can see what's going on?
Yep.
So looks like we have one that's kind of being taken care of by Kurva and Xa'Reske.
Yes.
I can't see anybody else. Do I see anybody is injured currently?
As far as your party members?
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume that, Xa'Reske just mentioned how he was injured, so you would probably know. He's directly in your eye line, too. He's straight south of you, 3 squares south. So you would probably notice that Xa'Reske.
All right, so I'll do my doctor's visitation. I'll use
Okay.
that feat to move and then treat wounds as a single action on Xa'Reske.
Thank you.
Right now, I'm just going to set it, well, do I risky surgery it? I'm going to do it. So you're going to take 2 slashing damage.
All right.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And then we will set it to the 20 DC, of course. That's cocked.
Oh, how are those dice of doom, death, and destruction doing, Dan?
Yeah, you haven't stolen them yet. So I got a 17, and it doesn't look like I have any hero points at the moment.
Oh, that's a bummer.
So
In that case, I just take the damage.
you just
Is that
take damage. I did not heal you. You're flipping your tail around too much. You didn't hold still, Xa'Reske.
Does that count as a battlefield medicine too?
It does.
right? Yes.
Even a failure, yeah. So I can't do it again for him for like 24 hours.
I am agitated. My apologies.
So we are going to
And I am immune to medicine checks for an hour?
Correct.
10 minutes?
something like that.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate. I rolled a 4 on the die, so
Oh, wow.
I only had plus 13 to the roll.
Does anyone have in their notes the last time I gave you hero points?
I have something on my paper that says 1, but
That's fair.
But
I
at the
believe
same-
it was episode 33.
at the same time,
That was a
I
while
haven't-
ago.
I haven't scratched this off yet. Ever.
Okay.
Make us earn it.
I do like that she was reaching for me and you said that. And she's like, all right.
Teach us like we are an orc cleaner.
All right, and then I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna see if I can help in a different way. I'm gonna move around the columns to see where I heard the gong coming from. I have 25 feet. If I can get there to see,
Like here?
yeah.
Yep.
So I can see down that other little corridor. There's like a big fire pit there, right?
Yes,
Right in
but
front of me.
you can see across the fire, and you can see, from where you are, you can only see 3 xulgaths because the other 2 are behind the little lips there of this thing. So you see a minimum of 3 more xulgaths.
Oh, so I'll call out, "There's more in this room!" And I will fire my short bow at the closest one.
Okay, so that'll be in this room, the xulgath most to the west.
Oh, now I roll a 15 on the die.
Oh.
So that's going to be like a 25 or something. Plenty, I assume,
Yes.
for 4 damage.
All right.
On 1d6. It's pretty good for Brennen.
That's not bad.
Hang on, let me get that.
Actually.
That's how much I heal for.
Hey, don't heal the Xulgath. Don't be a fool, Fulgrim.
Okay. Wonderful job, Brennen.
Yeah, mediocre.
Okay, never mind then. Mud.
Mud. So I believe we still have that Xulgath as our hunt prey target. So we're going to start the round by popping off a couple shots at him. The first one will be a 23.
I think he's tripped too, isn't he?
Yes.
So that makes him flat-footed?
Correct.
Yes.
Does that work against ranged attacks?
I believe so.
Sweet. So 24 hits, right? It's
Yes.
not a crit?
Yes. Not a crit, but it does hit.
All right, that'll be for 7 damage.
All right. Nice job.
And then the second shot will be a what's 9 minus 5?
4.
4. 16?
No.
Okay.
No, but nice job on that first shot.
Then we will cast Or I think we'll keep up Forbidding Ward on Xa'Reske against the dude he's fighting.
Okay.
And for our final action, we will move 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to be behind the pillar to the south that Brennen just went by.
Oh, welcome, man.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Okay.
All right. It is the main xulgath that Xa'Reske and Fulgrim. Nope. Xa'Reske and Kurva are engaged with. It is their turn, so they are going to use an action to stand up. And then they are going to Great Axe Kurva.
Ooh, bust that move.
Ooh, there's the dice roll. Oh, boy.
Clink.
So that's a 16 to hit.
Nope.
Another 16. Cool.
Nope.
How about a 19?
Nope.
If you took
Wow,
an action
what
to
a
stand
bummer.
up when you only get 2 attacks.
You're right, so never mind.
Sweet.
Cool. Look at me cheating already.
Right? Taking after Dan.
Gotta be like me.
I'll let him cheat.
We've spent a lot
Still a
of time
bad shot.
together. So I'm just
I would
taking
like-
on his characteristics. I'm growing a nice red beard as well.
I would like to point out that the Cole GMs always switch up JB's and whoever is remote's character.
Yes.
Yep.
God, I do that all
Yep.
the time.
It's wild. I'm usually pretty good about it, but
You mixed up Lucky and Mina the other day, too.
yeah,
What?
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
bad at I'm
Wow,
bad at
that's
it.
whatever.
an insult to Lucky.
Whatever.
Wow. Are you trying to get Xa'Reske?
And then I died.
died.
Oh, last night, or not last night, the other night after we recorded Go Papa, I was like, I just leave Mina alone. I just really like Mina.
She's fun.
He was like, what? And I'm like, literally a character. Why do I care? She's not a real person. She's me. Fulgrim, it's your turn.
What? Okay.
Still in this combat?
Well, I am second, so I will spend 1 action to retch. That does not work because that's a flat DC check of 15, correct?
Yes.
I believe so.
That is terrible. All right. I will spend 1 action. All right. So there's a whole bunch of xulgaths about 30 feet away or so. And do they look like they have ranged weapons?
They look pretty standard as far as xulgaths go, in that they have a lot of
Javelins.
clubs on their bodies.
Okay.
You threw those before, so
Yeah.
Oh,
These are new ones.
these are new ones.
And
Yeah,
then
they've got
The ones that
the other ones threw clubs, yes.
clubs
Oh.
and javelins.
All right. So actually, I'm going to do something that's like kind of smart, I think.
Oh,
Let's see.
Damage?
I'm going to.
I'm nervous.
No.
no, what are you thinking?
What? No. I am going to take a Tanglefoot bag bomb,
Okay.
put some smoke inside, and
Whoa.
toss that into the room so that hopefully they cannot toss out their javelins at us.
Okay.
Interesting.
That completely fails,
Oh no.
like terribly.
Oh no.
Like it was a bad.
Did you roll a 1?
It was a 3.
Okay.
Okay.
You could hero point that.
Okay. Could he? Do you have a hero point?
What would happen if you roll a 1? Would
I-
you drink it instead?
He would throw it at you guys. Like, don't worry, they won't see you.
I definitely have a hero point. So I am going to hero point that for a 24.
Wonderful.
All right. And let's see, that's a 30-foot range. Do I have range on that person? Probably not. How do you range?
I believe, yes, that one there.
Oh, just
You
have
were a square off.
nuts.
So you have to move first, correct?
Yeah, but I don't believe I can do that and still throw. Yeah,
Well, I would let you
So how about
stretch,
this?
move, throw.
I'm just going to throw a Tanglefoot bag at a random square in front of this xulgath here,
Okay.
right? And it just creates a big smoke area in that area.
It still makes it difficult for them to use ranged weapons.
Correct.
So,
Boom.
How big is the smoke area?
20 foot, I believe.
wow. Okay. For the purpose of that on the Foundry map, I am just going to refog that. So here,
If we don't see them, they do not exist.
maybe I will.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, actually. It tracks.
That's why I've never had a family.
And we're going to have some of it spell out here.
Reminds me of that blind carpenter that picked up his hammer and saw.
Yes. He actually couldn't see it, so he didn't pick it up.
Wow.
All right, there you go. So that should be a little bit on the foggy side for you guys.
It actually looks
missed.
smoky.
Oh, wow.
It's smoky.
It's
That's a big
fantastic.
venom symbiote.
All right. Well, that wasn't as effective as you wanted it to be, but it wasn't completely ineffective. So
Hurrah.
there you go.
Just as Fulgrim likes.
Sounds a lot like my turn.
Teetering on effectiveness.
Right.
Yeah. Xa'Reske, that brings us to you, my friend.
I believe my first action will be to interact with my dueling cape.
Okay.
So I'm just going to lightly over this person's face. I'll then use a goading feint. Oh, geez, we are all rolling hot today. With an 18 against, I believe, their perception DC.
No, sir.
Give me 1 second.
Why are these dice
Yes.
so cold?
Very cold.
It's been a minute.
And I don't believe they're immune to that
Ben will have to save
after
us.
I do it.
Kurva will save you. If anyone can, it's Kurva.
I believe
so
in you.
instead of doing damage, I think I'll try again. So
Okay.
going to the right with a feint didn't work. So let's swing around and try it to the
Juking
left.
around.
And let's actually get a 16 this time. We got to warm up, folks. We didn't do
just
our warm up.
Watching you, like, okay.
She's like, "What do you do? You're an idiot."
Not taking the bait at all.
Just got to stretch those hammies a little bit first.
You know, you can't.
I just
go
got
into it
stabbed in
cold.
the back, and then it scampered away. So I'm not entirely sure what's happening.
Whose side are you on, Brennen? Jeez.
Oh, that's a green light, by the way. I was just attacked.
You ran away. Oh
He
man.
wasn't holding still.
All right, Kurva, do anything right now. Literally anything.
If Kurva fluffs, we're all running, right? Like,
Bring in the
right.
clowns, you know.
Oh, yeah.
All right. My job is pretty simple here. There's a choke point. People are going to try to run through. Brewmaster Fulgrim made it difficult for them to do range, so I need to make it difficult for them to do melee. But first, I'm going to see if I can hit this guy a couple of times.
Yeah.
So first, we're going to go for a trip.
Okay.
And that is a 23.
Yes.
So he goes down.
Boom.
And then with the flurry of blows, I can attack him again,
Pop, pop.
which is only a 12, unfortunately. So,
while
Nope.
flat-footed.
yeah.
Still no.
So I'll point to him and I'll look at Xa'Reske and say, "This one's fine to kill." And then I'm going to walk over into the smoke area and use my final action to parry and try to keep them from advancing on us
Okay.
at all.
Ooh.
Actually, I think I'll go here.
All right. Wonderful. All
That'll
right.
be my turn.
That
It
that
is-
was to the southeast, a little more east than south.
Move to the southeast. So it is the new Xulgath warrior's turn. I'm just going to lump them all. I'm just going to have them go at the end instead of worrying about, new orders and whatnot.
Yeah.
So this first one here, who is within 1 square of Kurva, shockingly, you guys will be surprised to know this, he's not going to try to get into combat with Kurva. He's going to try to run past you. So
That's rude.
Kurva's not gonna like that.
Fortunately, I don't got any reactions that can stop him.
If only we were level 5.
Where's he going?
25. He's going around a corner and he goes out of sight. So everyone else, so Fulgrim, Brennen, Mud, Xa'Reske, you guys all see this Xulgath run out from the smoke and then just head straight south down the corridor and then run around the bend where he heads east down the corridor.
Unexpected?
I probably had to go to the little Zolgas room.
Me too.
That is entirely true.
Mhm.
Hope he's not getting yet more friends.
That'd be not stellar.
All right, so that's one of them. One of us. So this other one is going to move into combat with Kurva and try to strike you with its claws.
That's a horrendous idea, by the way.
I know. But it can't use ranged weapons. So let's go with a claw strike.
Not with that attitude.
I don't think it's I don't think it's forbidden for using ranged weapons, is it?
I just believe it would be harder to hit.
Right. I
That's all.
assume that there would be some kind of penalty. So I feel
There's a
like
concealment chance for, I think, striking anything,
Yeah.
ranged or melee.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So first attempt at a strike with the claws was a 19, which I assume doesn't hit you.
It doesn't hit, but you do have to roll concealment chance.
Okay.
I think it's a DC 5 flat check to
Correct.
make it.
Cool beans.
That's a lot easier than rolling a percentile for the 20% miss chance. That's a pretty
Oh,
positive
wow.
upgrade, I feel, in P2.
This is all a moot point because I rolled a 1.
Hey, I
So-
did something.
He's very lost.
If I believe it's per action, so if he wants to strike
try
again,
again.
he'll have to do it again.
Roll it again. And that time I rolled an 8. Wow, my dice are also chilly.
That's good.
And then I rolled an 8 to hit, so that doesn't hit. And that is all that he can do. And then
No, and then.
this Xulgath.
I'll keep him here if I can.
And the hands. What am I talking about? This Xulgath is going to go up on the stairs.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And this Xulgath is going to come over as well. It's going to try to attack you. Here goes my DC 5 and a 3, so never mind.
Woo! Swing.
Second attempt is an 11.
Can't see through the mist.
So it can see you
And the last one went wee, wee, wee.
all the way home. And that time I rolled a 25 to hit.
Oh my.
Did you apply a... do you have to apply a multiple attack penalty to that because you did try to attack once and it just missed because of concealment?
Yes,
In that case... Oh, so you did apply
I did.
and you still got a 25?
Wait, I had this roll for me.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't roll the first time.
So it would be 21 then with the penalty. Because
Because
the
I'm
first time-
parrying, my AC is at a 22.
Hey,
Huzzah! All right,
Wow.
never mind then. And then this other Xulgath is just going to center itself in the room and hold action until other people show up.
I'll take these 4.
You got this. You got this. No big deal. Back to the top with Brennen.
First up, I will take a little vial out of my coat and hold it underneath Fulgrim's nose to treat his condition.
Oh,
Get rid of that sickened. So it was just a medicine check against the original DC of that, what caused his sickened.
Sorry, I accidentally rolled something.
I think that's the the Xulgath's stench.
Yeah, whatever
Yes.
caused it. I got another 17 because I rolled a 4 again.
Come on.
That might be good enough.
17?
Maybe.
nice.
I don't think
You
so.
rolled
I think it was 18 or 19.
19.
Yeah,
C19
it's pretty
fortitude.
high.
It just smells bad, apparently. to
They
you?
smell so bad.
Again,
Everything smells bad.
I burned out my olfactory senses with that last batch.
Do you get a plus for using a medical kit?
I don't actually have a med. You know what? Maybe I do.
And you,
I don't think it allows. I don't think it gives me a bonus. I think it allows me
It
to
just
do
allows
those
you to
checks.
do it. Okay.
So
The healer's gloves gives you a bonus, though.
Yes, that's factored in.
Okay.
So I will. So my second, I will take an action to move south to see if I can see down that hallway where that other Xulgath ran.
Okay.
I want to kind of peek around that corner, just as far south as I can. The 25 get me to where I can see. Looks like I'm right by that last column at the south. Can I peek around that corner?
I'll allow you to peek around the corner.
Peek.
So what you see down the hall, you see just this Xulgath taken off down the hallway. Right now, where the Xulgath is directly adjacent to him, you see there is another hallway that goes further south. But you can't see down that hallway, of course. But the Xulgath is just running away.
Huh. So okay. So he seems to just be fleeing. I'll head back up to be back where I was.
Cool.
Scurry back.
Because ain't no scurry back rat.
And that's the title of the episode.
That's it.
Love it. All right, Mud.
Mud. So we are going to kind of. There's like that bonfire that's like right ahead of us. Is there like a safe space to stand on either one of those sides in that square?
I would
Or-
say you could fit between there, yeah.
All right, so we'll go here, directly in front of Mr. Brennen, and then one to the south instead of Fulgrim. We will take a double shot at our hunted prey that is fighting Xa'Reske.
Okay.
That'll be a 21.
Yes.
That'll do 8.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
And then for my second roll, I roll that Mr. Brennen 4. And that probably won't do.
No.
Popular number tonight.
And then I will keep up the forbidding ward for Xa'Reske.
Okay. Wonderful. All right. It is the Xulgath leader's turn. And sorry, Xa'Reske, but you're the only one there, so she's going to attack you.
She's got to stand up first.
She's going to stand up.
And Forbidding Word does what again? I'm sorry.
You get +1 AC against that specific creature.
Yep.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, I will dodge, by the way.
Okay. I got a 30 to hit.
That doesn't matter.
Jeez. Every time you dodge, she's
Yeah.
like, I rolled 800,
Right.
so.
Yeah.
It's not a crit.
No, it's not. No.
So
Yeah.
there you go. Like, it's not a natural 20 either. So that's all right.
Something.
For 10 damage.
Oh,
It's not too bad.
That's real bad.
Oh, boy.
This time I got a 22.
That one does not hit.
Okay. And then that is all that she can do. So that's not bad. Just 10 damage.
Wow. That's a third of my HP. I mean,
You're right.
When I get nervous and I feel bad, I find that I salivate a lot more. So I'm like,
just hungry for that kill.
sorry.
About to have grilled lizard away.
Yummy. Fulgrim, you're up.
All right. I am going to.
You got mud
Mix up.
butt in your face.
I got some mud butt in my face, but I can get past him with some
you are so
bottled
blessed.
lightning.
Past those
So
muddy cheeks.
Don't use the bottle lightning to get by me. You can just walk by like it's cool.
you know what? I shall retch on your shoes first.
Fulgrim is seeing red and he's just attacking everything near
Yes,
him.
get it out, Fulgrim. Get it out.
Oh, natural 20.
Yes.
There it
Gently
is.
pat him on the back as he does this, and remember my gloves could heal.
Do you hold his hair back too?
No, I don't want to get my hands there in there.
No.
The only hair would to get out of the way would be his beard.
That's fair.
Correct. All
These
right.
are
So
brand new. I just had these refinished.
that felt a lot better. Okay. Well, then here's some bottled lightning for you. And I chuck that bottled lightning at the closest xulgath, which is 25 foot away.
Okay.
Scoring a 25 to hit.
Do you need to do a concealment flat check too?
I do.
I would say yes.
19 for that one.
Hey!
Booyah.
All right, the
Okay.
dice is turned around. Let's see, bottled lightning.
It's a 91.
What?
Where does that hit?
Is that even possible?
Right leg.
That is the right leg.
That would be 7 electricity damage
Okay.
to that Xulgath. 2 splash damage to everyone around him. I apologize.
That's
Kurva.
fine. It's part of the job,
And then
apparently.
it will be 2 persistent damage, and I believe he is also flat-footed.
Okay.
Because he's like,
He gets persistent damage without a crit. I thought that was a critical thing.
Nope, that is a normal thing that I can.
Fancy.
Yeah,
That's a thing he can do.
He's very fancy.
persistent damage is a thing
Fancy.
that I often forget about.
I love it.
Cool choice of character class.
dice are cold, but
And
bad zingers
for my
are not.
Yeah.
third action, I parry.
Nice.
I love you so much.
Xa'Reske, you got to finish off this Xulgath leader, man.
You puked on my shoes, threw something over my head, and then you're waving a dagger around behind me. I'm not super into this.
No, I'm waving my dagger more at Brennen because it looks like he's going to try to help again.
I've been very helpful so far.
See, if you just don't hold still, then it hurts. So you need to hold still. I will try and tumble behind this adversary in front of me.
Okay.
Oh, that is a 20
Okay.
against their perception DC.
Yes, sir.
So that I need the correct. I don't know how to. Okay, so I will tumble behind to the south. I will then attempt to strike with a confident finisher. Another 9 roll, which is a 19. They are flat-footed against me as well.
Yes. So that'll hit.
Woohoo.
Is it going to be more than 7 damage?
I hope so. 6, 8, 9, 10, 12 damage.
Ah.
Are
So-
they still standing?
Describe to us how you murder this Xulgath leader.
As I go to tumble under the 7-foot lizard, underneath their legs. There's not enough room, so I actually bring my rapier down with me as I tumble through and cut a way through it,
Okay.
so I can actually get through there.
Wonderful.
They just not like all the way, like maybe up to the chest, and they
So
just
you like unzipped it a
yeah,
little
they're
bit.
like
Yeah.
to the ground a little bit. Yeah,
Ooh.
and they try to put everything back in, and I'm
Gross.
like, nerd.
She's just like, what?
You can't juggle those intestines. That's the improper form.
I called him a nerd, and I was like, it's a Kurva, hot nerd.
You're just in the smoke. What?
I mean, parents repeat things all the time that they don't understand, so this makes sense.
Oh, wonderful.
You're not wrong.
Cool. As her body collapses to the ground, you hear the clunk of her breastplate and her great axe hitting the floor.
And then I believe I'm going to tumble behind the xulgath to the south of Kurva.
Okay.
And essentially what I do is I move through the space so I can go through it and
Sure.
wind up not on the other side.
You can do whatever you want.
23.
Yes.
So essentially I'm going to go through down to the southeast to the east and go through back up right behind Kurva.
Cool.
So that way Kurva cannot be flanked.
What a dude. Well done.
Good tactics.
Thank you, my friend.
All right, Kurva, you've got some backup here. What are you going to do?
This one got electrocuted, so that means that he's fair game. So I'm going to start with a flurry of blows on this guy that is off balance.
Okay.
I'm going to start by checking to see if I can see him in the concealment. That's a 6, so that's flat checks works, and that's next flat check is also a 6. So we're okay.
There you go.
So I'm going to attack him twice.
Good use of those 6s.
It counts. 14 and a 20.
Fulgrim, did your lightning thing make him flat-footed? Yeah.
I believe so, yes.
Okay, so then both hit.
Oh.
Take it.
Real quick, I'm going to roll a flat check to tumble through this.
Okay.
And I roll a 13.
Super.
17 damage to this guy.
All right, this guy's dead.
Whee!
I pretty much just splat him right up against the wall.
How long does this smoke last, Fulgrim?
10 minutes.
Serious?
That's awesome, actually.
All right.
Okay.
And then there's another guy.
Oh, wait, 1 minute.
That's still
There's
pretty good.
Still.
There's another guy right to my east. So
Correct.
I'm going to try to see him in the smoke again. So flat DC. That's an 8, so that's fine.
right.
And then I'm going to use assurance to trip him with an 18.
Okay. There you go. All of those.
And then I got one more action. So
Wow.
I guess I'll try to hit him again. Might as well, right?
Got this dude.
That's a 1.
Ooh.
A natural one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. 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 Is this unarmed or with one of your mops or brooms?
It's with a broom.
So
All right.
Bludgeoning?
So melee,
Please don't hit me.
stuck. Your weapon is lodged in a nearby surface or item. To free it, you must succeed at a DC 20 athletics check made as an interact action.
Could it be
Well,
lodged?
screw that. I'll just
How'd you
take out the mop.
How do you impale a broom in the wall?
Have you ever seen Austin Powers with the car?
The Zamboni?
Back of it, it just right into the-
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Oh, that's actually
I
kinda
wedged
cool.
it.
We all now need to play Limbo in order to.
Oh, I'm really
It's
good
going
at
to
that
take me a while to file the end off of this thing.
I really thought he lodged his broom into Kurva. No, Xa'Reske.
I would
You're
be
doing it.
extremely dead if he did.
I stabbed that one Xulgath way too hard.
Stab him so
I'm done.
hard. Okay. All right. It is the Xulgath's turn. The fleeing Xulgath is going to run somewhere away.
That's what they do.
Do-ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. And you can no longer see him down the hallway.
Where is he?
Some may say he's like a hot dog down the hallway. He gone. Oop. And that oop.
Ooh.
Oop.
Oop. No. Where'd my map go?
Oops.
There we go. Okay. It's like, oh shit. Okay. So that one runs away, and you have killed the other one. All right, let's go. This one that is in contact with Kurva, he's going to attack you. I'm going to do my check. I got a 5.
That'll do, pig.
What'd you call me?
Xulgath.
I don't know if that's better.
Today.
It's going to teleport behind Brennen.
Right? All of a sudden, where'd you come from?
Ah!
All right, claws. So it's a 28 to hit.
Wow, then. Yes, that will hit.
Okay.
No,
For
Kurva.
8 damage.
Okay.
Rude.
And then I will roll the concealment again. I got an 8. So he
Didn't he,
do I have to roll it each time I
never
try to
mind.
hit you? Right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, you do.
Okay. So 8. So I still see you. That's a 20 to hit.
Nope.
Super. And the last one.
Nope, he stood up.
Oh, you're right. Why do I always forget about the standing up? I think I always forget that they're
You're not a janitor.
That's fair.
Because in real life, Danny is a ninja and just kip ups all the
Yeah,
time.
right.
That's true. Like
It's
literally.
free.
Yeah. Yep. Just in my spare time.
I've seen it. She
Once
practices often.
Xa'Reske learns kip up, it's gonna like totally change the power dynamic in this whole group.
Right.
I don't know if that's a feat, but I can't wait to find out if that's a feat.
It's a skill feat that you need expert in acrobatics to get.
Oh,
wow.
I get
Or
ex-
master in acrobatics,
Oh,
I think.
okay. I was like, I think I get expert in next level. So
All right. And then from the smoke, again, Brennen, Fulgrim, and Mud see another, I almost said another Xa'Reske. Nope. Another Xulgath. Different XZ.
One is
sound.
plenty, thank you.
Right. You see another one emerge from the smoke and take off down the hallway and around the corner, similar to that first one who came
What?
out.
That's dumb. Why are they doing that?
They're running away.
Maybe there's a
Consider
fire.
not-
They must be scared of us.
I thought they really liked smoky food.
my brother Xa'Reske here.
Xa'Reske.
And your sister, Zarok.
Is that Dwayne Johnson? Are you related to Dwayne Johnson? All right, that does it for the Xulgaths. We're back to Brennen.
Can I see them in the fog? In the smoke?
Yes.
It's concealment, so you can still detect them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I will
You
devise.
just have a hard time hitting them.
Right.
I will devise a stratagem first. And tired of this die, but I do believe from before I know that is enough. I will roll my flat check to see first. Oh, I have a 5
Okay.
again.
I mean,
And I will any of them that I can see currently on the ground or anything?
Nope.
Nobody's tripped?
no, because the one in combat with Kurva stood up,
No.
and then I tried to have it attack 3 times.
Right. So I will loose my arrow with a 15.
No. Apologies.
My dice are not very cooperative today. So I will move on the other side of the fire behind Kurva.
What? Behind Fulgrim?
Can you open that up? I can't. No, I'm going to cross the fire like Mud did, and I will move. So I will be below Xa'Reske next to Kurva. And say, I'm helping!
Good job. You are blocking their escape route. So.
Yeah.
I instinctively flinch.
Oh my gosh. All right. Mud, you're up.
All right, so Mud is going to go ahead and move south after that one that went down that hallway, trying to escape. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to hunt prey on that bad boy,
All right.
and we're going to fire a couple shots off.
Cool.
Ciao. Ka-chow.
Gotcha.
So the first one's a 15.
No.
The second one, I also rolled a 6, so that would turn that into an 11.
No.
But he's hunted, so
All right.
that's on him.
He feels it.
Mhm.
It's like, oh man, is my back burning? Something's behind me. I can tell.
I feel like someone would get a +2 to seek me right now.
Oh my goodness. All right, Fulgrim.
Oh my. Let's see. I will also head to the south as the others look like they have this well in hand. So moving to the south, 1 move and then 2 moves.
Thanks to your smoke, it's like you're still there.
Aw, you just linger.
For 10 minutes.
The scent of Fulgrim just lingers.
I attribute all smoke to Fulgrim now, unless proven otherwise.
This one's going to get a dagger in the back.
Oh boy.
Not the dreaded clan dagger.
For a 16.
That will hit it.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, no.
I wasn't expecting that.
For
I
one
love how, like,
damage.
Literally everyone.
A 16 hits?
Yeah, you got a 15.
Oh, yeah, that sounds right.
Yep.
I did too.
1 whole damage.
Warning shot
Show
across
that,
the bow.
Xulgath.
It's like an appetizer.
Why is your strength 10?
I'm built for crafting.
Are you?
I'm gonna start
You haven't
saying
seen me
that
craft.
as an excuse. Like, I'm built for crafting. I don't know.
I've been with you for 4 months and I haven't seen you craft either.
We did try to fix that mechanical carney together
That is true.
with no mechanical
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yep.
benefit.
Yep. Oh my goodness. All right. Good job.
Yep.
On that. Xa'Reske, you're up.
Yeah, Xa'Reske's dying. I already have panache, so I might as well let's get more. I will attempt to tumble through to the other side of that nerd. 17?
Yes.
Perfect. So I'm flanking with Fulgrim.
Okay.
Kurva?
Kurva?
Yes, that one.
We
None of
are
us know each other's names
It's all
today.
guys.
I actually go through the wall. And then I will attempt a confident finisher and roll a 20 unnatural. Let's see. That's 12, 14 damage.
All right. Another one bites the dust. Choo!
So that's 2 actions. And I am here. Right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't get up there.
Don't get in my way.
I won't get
I'll
in
get
your
him.
way. Oh, all right. You have a lot more speed than I do. So I will use my. No, I won't. We'll go back up people because that's important. And I will go to the southwest, down towards Mud and Fulgrim, and say, Kurva, he's all yours.
All
Damn right.
And speak of the half orc, Kurva, it is your turn.
All right. I see one guy trying to get away, so I'm going to use 2 stride actions to follow him up the stairs over to here, or a stride and a step. What happens if you're tripped while you're on stairs?
I would say I would have to make some kind of roll to make sure that he doesn't fall down the stairs.
Oh, Brennen,
Follow-up
that's
question. I do a flurry of blows.
Okay.
First to trip him, which is 29.
Yeah, well, shoot. Yeah.
If that crits, he also takes a d6 of falling damage, and possibly more if he falls down the stairs.
All right. So he's going to take a d6 of falling damage.
That's 4.
Sweet.
And now I'm going to try to grab him so he doesn't get away,
All right.
Just belly to
which is not going to work.
Ugh.
I only got an 11.
He does fall down the stairs, though.
All right. Mr. Brennen incoming.
Oh,
I'm just going to move him
I
to
see.
the bottom of the staircase there. Ooh.
I rolled a 13 and a 6 for the smoke. I forgot.
Okay.
So sorry.
Thank you. All right.
All right,
Wonderful.
I'm done.
Look at you. Look
You can't
at
get past me now.
That's true. You got him right where you want him.
Got nowhere to go,
Ho, ho, ho.
but down again. If and you went up again first, because they're stairs.
All right, Brennen, you're first.
don't the Xulgath go before
Oh,
the
right.
end of the round?
Someone's going to skip their turn.
He almost got away.
Oh.
They're pretty much not here anyways.
All right, so the Xulgath engaged with Fulgrim right now is just going to keep running. 25.
Use your obvious combat reflexes to stab him.
I do. That's why he's running. He's very afraid of my 1 damage.
Right. It's like, ow.
You're throwing mosquitoes at me.
All right. And then the xulgath that you threw down the stairs, Kurva, is going to walk back up the stairs to confront you. Because you're so rude.
What a dummy.
That was so rude.
Right?
Come on, fella. I have the high ground.
How dare you? I guess. And he is going to use... Let's go, Claws. I'm feeling very clawsy today.
Fine. Let's do it with fists.
Let's do this thing. A 23 to hit.
He hits me.
All right. For 6.
That's damage.
That is a number. It's only 1 digit. And then I rolled an 8 to hit you. So.
A laughable attempt.
Right. He realizes too late the mistake of his ways.
I like to think that he slashes me. I don't react at all. And then he looks up and I just nod. Yep.
With like a smile on your face. Just the tiniest bit of a Kurva grin.
Just point to all of his dead friends on the floor.
All right, now Brennen, it's your turn. Stop trying to skip my monsters.
Yay!
Dang.
So I will first devise a stratagem from where I am. I don't need to get any closer to this stinky thing. That should
You
be
do
good.
if you don't want to deal with the concealment mischance.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. As I roll a 3.
Okay.
So my shot goes wide.
You threw away your shot.
Why is Brennan so bad today?
What Hamilton told you not to do.
And then I will move to flank this thing with Kurva. To say once again, I am still helping.
You're so weird.
Perfect.
All right.
Way to cut off his escape.
You have 2 move actions, let's still?
25 feet.
Gotcha.
We're all very slow in this party.
Just standard.
You should be able to get all the way
an
then.
elf, but
Okay.
Right? Oh, you stratagem and then the
Yep.
shot itself.
yes,
Yep.
stratagem
Right.
is an action.
Womp womp.
Gotcha.
I rolled a 10 as well, so I knew I was going to hit. Stupid smoke.
All right. Mud, it's your turn.
All right. So that xulgath is still in sight or no?
No,
He rounded that corner?
he did. He's
Dumb.
out of sight.
All right.
Before you do anything,
Uh-huh.
I want you to make a perception check for me.
Oh, that's always good.
Uh, 19.
All right.
Very good.
Unless it's against that particular dude that ran away, which would be a 21.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, nothing to do with him. You hear from down this hallway, you feel like you can hear like a faint echoing, not of xulgaths, but it sounds almost
Gongy?
not gongy,
Okay.
like cries for helpy.
Ah.
Yeah. Like is anyone there?
Cries for helpy.
Huh. Okay. I'll call out to Xa'Reske. I think there's some hostages down this way.
I will be there once I stop bleeding.
Some sauce there. What?
And then I am going to run up to Xa'Reske and give him a healing potion.
A smooch?
Give him a nice hug. Peck on the cheek.
I don't actually know how much that heals.
Neither do I.
I'll be right there.
Lesser healing potion, I think, is 2d8 or something.
I'm pretty sure it's your toughness bonus. What game is this?
Hold on.
Did you get minors
There it is.
or lessers?
Yes. Minor or lesser?
I think it was lessers that the professor gave us, right?
Yes.
Okay. 2d8 plus 5.
Beautiful.
I love this.
Okay.
Nuts. 10.
That's exactly what I just lost. Well, besides the 2 from Friendly Fire.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
They weren't lost. They were well spent.
Alrighty, and that'll be it for me.
Okay. Fulgrim, it's your turn. I also want you to make a perception check.
I can do that with ease. Not in the middle of the book, though. 27.
Wow.
You also hear the cries for help, and you can discern they sound very female.
Ooh. All right. I will help a female in aid. Wait. Right. I will aid a female in helping. I shall go.
Kitty corner from you, you can see the hallway that leads to the south there. There is a large curtain blocking off that hallway.
Were the cries for help coming from within that curtain?
Indeed, they were.
Oh, then I will go down to that curtain. So
I only hope that Brewmaster Fulgrim remembers the rules about the curtains.
5, 10,
I don't.
You got to knock first.
15.
Wait your customary 7 seconds.
When you go through the curtain, so the curtain is a velvet curtain bearing the image of a storm cloud emitting lightning. And when you like pass through the curtain, you like feel like almost like static electricity, like shock you, and like
Ooh.
a little bit of a smell of like ozone, like a lightning strike.
Ooh,
I go there.
that's fun.
Right? Okay. So
Hopefully it doesn't set off any of my consumables.
She's
The
like,
whole
"Please
tower
help me."
shakes with a massive explosion.
So the brass rings that are holding the curtain up, they like make that like ching sound like you're opening a shower curtain or whatever. And you hear the female voice again louder, saying, "Hello, is anyone there? Can you help me?"
Let's see. That would be just making sure that I have the correct movement. 5, 10, 15, 25. That would be one movement, and I shall come in and be like, I can help.
Okay. I will describe these chambers on your next turn.
All right. And I will move in over there. And I will parry for my last action.
You never know.
There's a woman in need, and you're gonna parry.
You're right next to her.
I will tell you, she is in. She's locked in a crate.
Oh.
Like, not like a crate, but like you can see her.
More
it's
like a
not
barrel?
like a wooden. No,
Oh.
kind of like a dog kennel cage.
Oh.
Is it a
You know.
bucket?
Not a bucket.
Okay.
But so you can see her in there, but she's like locked in this cage.
Oh, okay.
Essentially.
I can use acid to get her out of that cage.
That's a great idea.
Okay.
All right. Xa'Reske.
Acid on the cage.
Good Christ.
Operation.
I think I'm going to try a medicine. I'm immune to any medicine checks. Yes, for
Yes.
an hour. So I believe I will try to figure out where our friend Fulgrim has gone. And I will move probably thrice, I would
Where
imagine,
our friend Fulgrim gone?
which would put me here. I will knock and wait the customary 7 seconds.
Okay.
Which would actually continue with the rest of my
Mhm.
rounds.
Hear the cries of help.
Right.
Help me, please.
He learns.
Anybody?
He learns.
And when I see the scene that I see here, I'm going to say, Fulgrim, put the acid away, please.
She
But the
screeches,
crate.
acid? What?
There's holes in the crate. It'll hit her as well.
Oh.
No, he has to liquefy her so she can get out of there. So they don't have to unlock it.
Just opens it and pours it on the top. We will just break the crate open. It's okay.
Okay.
It was a good thought. You tried. You tried.
Acid? Kurva,
Smack.
do the thing.
First attack is sheesh. Only a 14.
No.
Second attack, 20.
Yes.
And that'll be for 9 damage. Punch him in the face.
Man, I have to do math. Okay.
Does that kill him?
No.
Then I attack him again
All
for
right.
an 18.
Okay. That hits.
Another 9 damage.
All right. Now you killed him.
All right, I'm going to kick him in the chest into Mr. Brennan's awaiting arms.
Oh, see, I
Brennan's
did
got
help.
his scalpel out.
Thanks for the assist, Mr. Brennan.
Anytime.
Nice.
All right, let's see how the rest of everyone is doing. And I think we're out of combat by this point.
Are there any
Yes.
more of these creatures?
There are no more xulgaths in this immediate area.
Mr. Brennen, do you think I should stand here and keep watch while we get everybody else consolidated?
They were shouting to each other. We should probably go with them and make sure things are okay.
Right you are, Mr. Brennen.
All right, so you guys are going to head down to that southern chamber to reconvene with your friends.
Yep.
All right. We'll join-
Maintenance.
Maintenance. Hello. Is there a leak? All right, so I will describe these chambers and who this poor woman in the cage is next time on the Lost Omens podcast.
Is that what our theme song sounds like?
Yes. It's funny because I can hear it in my head.
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry.
Dun, dun, dun.